Alpha 14 holding point Bravo 14 runway 30.
Alpha 14 Bravo 14 holding point 30, that'll be a 145.
Tower request bar for Abia 556.
Very good.
Yep.
3556 for runway 30.
FM Stand 1 Alpha, we are ready for push and start. Good morning.
Ready 1181, solid success.
I didn't flight to go 49 SRS. Number 2, calling for Bravo 14 Get up.
In a new flight scare, an IndiGo flight headed to Indian city of Hyderabad from UAE's Sharjah was redirected to Pakistan's Karachi. This comes after the pilot reported a technical defect in the aircraft. This is the second Indian flight to make an unscheduled landing in Karachi since the start of July.
Hello friends, this is for Karachi and you're watching my YouTube channel, that is Travel Addiction. Friends, this is the second time in 2 weeks that an Indian registered aircraft made an emergency landing here at Karachi's Jeddah International Airport. On July 5th, 22, it was SpiceJet's Boeing 777-800 aircraft that made an emergency landing due to a glitch in its fuel quantity indicator. Now, as on 16th of July 2022, the already troubled IndiGo Air's aircraft A320neo flying under flight number 6E-1406 developed a technical fault in its right engine, or the engine number 2, while flying at an altitude of 37,000 feet over Arabian Sea and heading towards Hyderabad. Given the nature of the defect, the captain decided to divert the aircraft towards Karachi, which was about 350 kilometers or 189 knots away towards the north. The aircraft landed at Jeddah International Airport of Karachi at about 9:15 p.m. UTC time, or 2:15 a.m. 17th of July Pakistan Standard Time. What is interesting to note is this moment. Have a look at about 8:29 p.m. The altitude is 37,000 feet, but the speed is slightly dropping from 440 knots to 423 knots. Then at 8:36 p.m., that is after a flight of about 6 to 7 minutes, the aircraft diverted its course towards Karachi. Within these 6 to 7 minutes, we can see that the altitude has dropped to 31,075 feet. That is, it kept on losing altitude 1,000 feet per minute. From the point of diversion at 8:36 p.m. till the next 24 minutes, the drop in altitude was almost constant at 1,000 feet per minute. However, the average speed remained at 400 knots, which suggests that the second engine was still running and there was no in-flight shutdown. By the time the aircraft landed at Karachi airport, there seemed no major abnormality in the speed except a slight loss. Later on 17th of July at 11:18 a.m. UTC or 16:18 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time, the same aircraft was ferried back to India without passengers, but this time to Ahmedabad. The flight pattern shows that the aircraft was able to fly at its approved cruising speed and altitude. It suggests that the aircraft was recovered and there seemed no engine problem. Friends, the aircraft itself was just 3 years old. It was an A320-271N model of A320neo series, and it was powered by two Pratt & Whitney engines. The engine model was PW1127G, having a thrust of about 27,000 pounds. Friends, this may be an issue ended for the time being for IndiGo, but the airline is currently struggling with a massive sick leave drive by most of its aircraft technicians. This may also be one factor affecting the safety of its flights. However, IndiGo has been very much successful in managing the media by not letting any further information coming out in the mainstream regarding what actually happened on its engines. The engine model installed on its A320 aircraft itself is a problem. This engine model of a PW1100 series was an innovation by the engine manufacturer Pratt & Whitney. It introduced a new GTF or the gear turbofan technology. This new technology brought about 16% more fuel efficiency, and they were 75% more quieter, but they also brought some inherent problem in itself. The major problems these engines have been facing are the teething problem in its gears, the shaft blowing problem leading to starting, and the engine oil loss, the failure of number 3 bearing. Not only that, they also were facing the internal blades of the engines rubbed against the engine casings, and also the engine vibration. Well, too much for a newly launched technology, but that's not all. IndiGo operates in hot and harsh, polluted and dusty environment, which is leading towards the early mechanical deterioration of the engines. All these factors leading to in-flight engine troubles and consequently earlier engine removals. All these inherent problems that were carried in the GTF technology engines irritated Airbus to an extent that in 2018, Airbus officially refused to install any further Pratt & Whitney 1100 series engines on its A320 new aircraft. The reason being, since the launch of these GTF technology engines, the Airbus has experienced massive grounding of its aircraft around the globe within different operators. IndiGo was the worst hit operator already. With any further information coming up, I'll be back with you on this YouTube channel. So that's all for now. Take care of yourself, and bye bye. Oh, don't forget to subscribe my channel and share this video if you like it. Thank you very much. Bye bye now.